welcome to Born Free on Two Wheels, and welcome to our review of the BMW F 650 ST, also called Strada. It's the sister bike to the Funduro, and they are both two fantastic motorcycles, even they have years way behind them. Mine is from 99 and the Funduro is older. And there is a little bit of difference on them that we will talk about later. But it is two motorbikes, they're still going strong and people still want them. So, which place in the world would be the best place to make a review of this motorbike? Remember, guys and girls, you can buy the most beautiful, my heart break, almost, the most beautiful biker t-shirts in Etsy, designed of me and my wife and my daughters also now. And the page is called God's Riders Are Free, and we leave a link to you down here so you can go in and check them out. Maybe you want them, maybe you like them, whatever. It's up to you. Thank you. Yes, it is of course here, a place like this, in the mountains of Ribeira Sacra. A motorcycle like this deserves to have its review. And what is this then? It must be a classic motorbike now. It's a BMW ST, that stands for Strada. It could also have been a BMW Funduro. Funduro is a little older than the ST here. So this one should be a more fashion one and a little better than the Funduro. But if you don't know it, it's difficult for the eye and the normal people to see the difference. And what is the difference? The difference from the Funduro and the ST is that the Funduro is a little higher and this one is a little lower. The handlebars in the ST is a little more wide than the Funduros, where they are a little more smaller. But otherwise it's the same machine, except this one, there's a crown in the front who take the chain is a little smaller also, so it is better for street than the Funduro. Otherwise it is both of them trail bikes, and they are built for that and they can do it. This one here is like the Funduro and like the Scarva. It has 48 horses, the Scarva have 50. The Funduro also have 48, delivered from the fabric, delivered from Rotax. Therefore we have the name Rotax. So Funduro and ST, they are sisters. They also have a cousin. So the cousin is in Italy is the Pegaso. And funny enough, this is a BMW built in the fabric in Italy, the same place as Piaggio Pegaso. And they are collected in the same fabric, but then it is from that point, except for the engine, it's not the same bikes. The Pegaso have a lot of technical problems with their electricity. It's an Italian bike, where the BMW, it has, as far as I know, nothing of that. It is a bike that will run and run always if you take good care of it. Is it then made ready for off-road like it is? Nah. If you have to go hard off-road, like you can do here in the mountains of Ribeira Sacra, then I will advise you this. Then I will advise you to change this piece of plastic here. This is a piece of shit who cannot protect anything. With a metal piece that is protecting the engine much better than this one do. And you also need to protect your radiator much better than it is, because when you are driving out in the nature, a green can easily destroy everything there. It has one disc brake in the rear wheel and one disc brake in the front wheel. It would have suited it better with a double disc, but we cannot change that. This bike here is from '99, and I guess it was like that. It was in that time. But one thing is strange, but is fantastic. I told before, you have to protect this radiator here better than it is, and a water-cooled 650 from '99. It has been luxury in that time. I can remember when I was driving motorbikes in the 80s and up through the 90s, you didn't see anything like this with so small engines here. The engine is, as I mentioned before, delivered from Rotax in Austria, and it's an engine who have a fantastic reputation built up through all those years, and still is going, and that is, it should be indestructible. Yes and no, because when the engines in this model Rotax begin to be older, yeah, we get all older, so does the engines. But then the normal problem with them is that the top is going, and that's how it is, that we cannot change, and that costs a lot of money. So indestructible it is not, but if you take good care of it, it will run many years, many hundreds of thousands of kilometers. I have heard some people have been going. It is one cylinder only, but it's a fantastic engine. 48 horses, as mentioned before, and they are delivered instantly. Boom! They are coming, and if you are not aware of what you have, it can kill you in no time. Normally we know that BMW with motorbikes, they have cardan. This one here has a chain, but what you prefer is up to you. As we all know, us who have this one, it is that it has carburetor. Some prefer fuel injection, some like the old system with carburetors. I guess it's a C. But one thing, there is a good thing with those bikes here. If you go up and take the newer model 650, Madre mia, I say, because if my daughter will come over here, as you see here, this one have analog. Me, I'm a big fan of analog instruments. It gives no problems. If you take the newer models, they are full of electric problems, all of them. And one thing, there is a pain in the butt, is electric problems. Take the Scarver, it has the same problems, it has the same cluster also, we are full of electric problems all the time. So it's not all bad always to have what you call an old bike. A bike like this one and the sister Funduro, and probably also the Pegaso. Yeah, they are old, but can they then live up to our world here in 2025? You bet your ass they can. They can deliver everything just as good or even better and more stable than the newer bikes. And people is still looking after to buy bikes like this one and the sister in 2025. Bikes like this well taken care of here in Spain. We try to get 2,000 to 3,000 for them. We cannot anymore. The bikes is getting older. No matter what, they are getting older. So they are dealt for around 1,500 to 2,000 euro. If you are lucky and you find one you have to do something with, you can maybe get it for 1,000. But it is still a bike that is going strong. It's a bike who refuse to die. It's a model who don't want to die, and people still love them this day, today, in 2025. And that is amazing. It's a fantastic piece, and it can give you pleasure in many, many years ahead. And up here on the small roads in Ribeira Sacra, where we have small bends, hills, we have everything. This one can do the work in 2025. The bike is from 99. What you say, guys and girls? I can say one thing to you. If you can find a piece like this, buy it. friends, my brothers, my sisters, this was our review of the BMW F650 ST. And it was, as you know, up in the beautiful Ribeira Sacra. We all love so much, and there is so visited of people on motorcycles. I hope you could use this one. I think if you stand and you need a trade bike, then this is a very good buy if it is your second bike. Up to you. You know, I will be back.